Hi guys, so I need to print up some labels for return addresses for the swap, and I was looking through my little stash, and I always like to kind of make something that coordinates back to whatever it is that I have going on with the swap. And so actually let me see what's in here right now. Oh, okay, cool. So right now, and I'm just gonna leave it just the way it is the kind of like pearlescent silver, I think they call them silver labels, which is fine. Actually, I'll do that, but I'm also going to switch them out to this little guy here. So if I have any links in the description box for any of these items, those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. Yeah, and look at this, because it's like the Easter swaps. I thought this was really, really cute too, but this one will be harder for me to put a little character in. So what I'm going to show you is what I do to kind of dress them up. So I'm going to turn it on and make sure my Bluetooth is connected. Or on. Okay, so my Bluetooth is on, because that's part of the problem. I always turn it on and I'm like, oh, I have to go back and turn on my Bluetooth. Okay, so I think this is Print Master. So here, if I click Print Master, that's what I need for this. And I'm going to make address labels. So again, it's just going to have my address. Like last time, it was all like Valentine kind of things. So that's why it has those images. Sorry, my daughter just woke up. And with that time change, this is going to be rough when they have school tomorrow. But anyway, to kind of play with it, I usually just go light mode and I do my address and I'm done. But today we're going to do creation mode. And to see, it's already telling me that the silver labels are in there. So whenever you pop it in, a lot of times it'll like think about it and it's like, oh, you have this label in there. So later we'll have this label. But I want to show you, like, let's say I want to be kind of playful with it. So I'm going to click on border. And let's see. Oh, that little tag is super cute. I mean, there's all kinds of cute things. Let's go ticket. And that's pretty much as big as it can go, I think. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to press icon, which is down here. And, oh, my little rabbit's already ready to go because I was kind of looking around. Okay, so what I would do is after you press icon, you're kind of looking, okay, festival. I mean, there's all kinds of cute things on here. Oh, would there be a rabbit here? It has party. I was just looking for something Eastery. And I don't think I found anything with this. Oh, look at these rabbits. That's really cute. I like this little guy. He's kind of sweet. Okay, so let's put him, and then I'm going to enlarge it, but I'm also going to move him. And that's all I'm doing is just touching the little areas here, and maybe make him a little bit smaller. And that looks good to me. Now you have all kinds of other things you can, center, or like, if you keep pressing that, it'll probably do horizontally and vertically and all these things. But I'm going to leave it just like that. Now I'm going to text, and I need the text. Let's do font shape. I know it's going to need to be a little bit smaller because I only have this much room to work with. And then the font is cute, but let's see. Oh, let's see about this one. Let's see what that one looks like when we get there. Okay, so I just tapped on that, and I'm going to put VianneyCreates. I'm going to pull this out just so I can see better what that looks like. And then return, P, period. It's funny. I never tried to use a face. I wonder how it does that. P.O. Box. And, this might change. So for this video, this P.O. Box is still my P.O. Box. San Marcos. One time this girl, she's like, oh, you put the wrong zip code. And I'm like, oh, yeah, because I did 2 different labels, and I totally put the wrong zip code on the second one. But I still used them. It didn't matter. 92079. Okay. And again, it's a little too big, so I'm going to go back to shape and data, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit smaller and pull this over. And that's because I have all this stuff going on, guys. So this is 14, and look at that. So there's a lot going on this label. I think that's fine, though. So I am done with that. And I'm going to click on Print Label. And you guys, this thing is so fast. So number of copies, I usually just press, but I think I realized if you press the number, you can actually just go in there and put what you want. So let's say, ooh, I don't even know how many labels I have left in here. Let's say 25, because I've already printed at least 100 off of this. So, okay, I'm going to say 25, and I'm going to say print now. Look how fast it prints. It's ridiculous. I love this little thing. I'm telling you, I have gems that I made, I guess last summer. And, you know, I open them, I put them in the fridge. They've just been sitting there. My kids' water bottles, I mean, I wash them daily. And I don't use, what's the thing called? A dishwasher. So, I don't know. But they're still great. They haven't faded. They haven't peeled. They're in the fridge. They're in, you know, sitting out. They're in the freezer. Like, it's been fine. So, hopefully you can see what happened there. And I did all that by hand, you know, sizing things and everything. So, it's just there, P.O. box. It's very small, and again, because of all the stuff that I had going on here. But all right, well, there's that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go back. Do I want to save it? Nah, because I don't really need it. That's fine. And then what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I just switched it out if it works, so I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna bring this out. Oh, I still have maybe like 5 labels. How funny, I took it right to the end. And then this guy, I'm gonna open it up. And the way I don't waste this last label, whenever you put the new labels in, the words have to be facing back away from you. I try not to use that very first label or waste it. I just put it right to the edge, because like if you're using this and you cut it off, that's where it's gonna be anyway, right? You rip it off and then the next one prints perfectly. So, all right, I'm gonna turn that back on. And just make sure. It usually just finds it, so like it did earlier, but this time I just went ahead and did that. And it's connected, and it's probably going to try identify the label next. Yeah, identifying your label paper, please wait. Label paper has been updated. Okay, I was going to do light mode, because all I'm going to do is put my address, but in light mode, I think the smallest font size I can do is 18, and I need it smaller than that. So I'm going to go creation anyway. I'm going to go text before I mess around with anything. I'm going to go with the smallest size. And let's change. Oh, that one's called Little Birds. How cute. I want something kind of small already. What does this one look like? Okay. And okay, so I'm going to take a moment to, again, type out everything. Return, P.O. box, and all that. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit closer because I do have everything typed out. I want that basically in here, and let me see, do I want my whole... That's pretty cute. And it did it in 4 lines. If I really wanted to mess with it and take California back up here, I can do that. That's pretty cute. Now let me see how much bigger I can make my font without it looking too weird, you know? And maybe a little bit smaller. I can probably do 15 or 16, I think, and that's probably best. Let me see. Yeah, 16, that's perfect. And then you can press these things to help you like center and all that kind of stuff, like alignment. Right now that's centered the wording, but then within this. And I think that's okay. Okay, so I am done with that. Again, if I can squeeze in like a little picture, I would, but since this is already has its pictures, I'm done with that. And I'm going to say print label, and I'm going to print... Oh gosh, let me think. 40. I already did 25 of the other one because I wasn't sure how many I had left. Let's do 45 and print now. So fast. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let it keep going. Okay, I'm assuming it's getting towards the end. I don't know. Oh, yeah. And printing complete. And that's it. So, I mean, that's how easy it is to use. I'm telling you, I use this thing all the time. They're super cute. Obviously, the font on this one is small, but you can see it a little clearer than like this little cursive font. But anyway. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'll have some links in there. I'm going to check it out myself because I would like to get some more like cute little fonts or labels to play with, so I have all these different ones, but they have like Christmas ones, and you know, I really do like the plain ones though, because like I said, you can design whatever you want on it, and you're good to go. You can even put one of your own pictures, which would be really tiny, but you know, hey, if it works, that's great. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.